new game, Madden 17. I played this game last night when I got it, and it is so fun.
Here in downtown Denver. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line.
Hey.
Oh, I got a person watching already. Hello.
I just woke up.
Oh, sweet.
Now the first carry here for
Are you serious? I'm playing on all Madden, that's why it's so hard too.
And a nice carry there of 15 yards. The defense.
Coach suggest. Oh wait, no. Coach's suggestions. There we go. All right.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yes, sacked him.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard.
Yeah, I'm going to go on a boat in a little.
We get a look here at the key inactives, and
yeah.
I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them.
This game is so awesome.
What you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Oh, dang it.
So I will be here for 3-0 wins.
A good pickup there of 22.
Cool.
On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical.
I hope more viewers come in too.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start.
There we go. There we stopped them.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Do you guys have a favorite NFL team?
Here's the offense, and if you're the defense, Charles, you really have to focus on that guy that's highlighted on the screen.
You're talking about pure speed. T.Y. Hilton can get down the middle of the field and really stretch a defense.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Oh crap. That was close.
On the draw, luck gives to Gore. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
All right.
Just like the stream.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive
Sweet.
back.
Expecting pass.
But do you have a favorite NFL team?
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. And he's got a man.
Are you serious?
And he gets this one all
They
the
broke
way
free.
down inside the 20-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, take him down.
Such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
All right, let's get him.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it
What the
down
heck?
the
I
field.
didn't
He
do
wants a
anything. I
challenge here.
didn't challenge that. I hate it when it does that to me. What the heck? Quit being stupid, game.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not.
Who's the flag on?
It didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that
Yeah.
flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going
All right,
to
Miller,
be
let's
right.
get in there and
when it
sack
comes back
Andrew
the other
Luck.
way, you have to regroup.
Following the penalty.
Oh, they were running at that pansy.
Immediately there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction, and create the
Oh, I
space
stopped
back
them.
on the
Fourth
other side
down.
and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for
Now
him
they're going for the field
So
goal.
with fourth down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal.
Man, he's been at the Colts forever.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So
All right, boys, let's get 'em.
Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. When you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. But they should be happy with the 3.
All right.
A good way to get
I'm going
things
to start
going
off
here
with
in
the
this
run
game.
play. Let's give it to my fullback.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage, but the big man setting the tone physically.
The first carry for the rookie Devontae Booker. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Oh, I could have got through there if I didn't get held up. There's a big hole there.
It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Got to go.
Alright, see you later, man.
On the handoff, this is Booker. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Run up the
You
gut.
have to be a finished product to show some pretty good glimpses of what could be in this league, and we just saw an example of it on that nice run there. And I looked at him coming out of college. I saw a guy with raw, terrific ability. I couldn't wait to see how it was going to be harnessed and polished up in the NFL. In fact, some people...
Man, it's hard to stop my run right now. What the heck's going on here?
This guy has the ability to be a big-time player.
And the ball is knocked out.
No! That was bull crap!
He stopped at the 34-yard line.
Come on!
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all.
All right,
man.
all
I'm
right.
not even gonna tip
Not
it.
that bad.
I'm gonna
Let's get
doff
him.
my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating
Not that
something
bad.
good
Let's
for
get
your
him.
team.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now
All
he's
right,
gonna
let's
probably
get
think
him.
about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Throwing his Love. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got
That's
enough for the
bull.
first across midfield to the 48. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
Alright, let's go with
And they
this.
still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
You know, it's to the community.
Again they run, again it's Gore.
No! No! Come on! I almost had it.
Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football.
I think Frank Gore runs on doubt. And what I mean is, he's 33, and everyone keeps thinking this is the end, yet he keeps going.
I think something that gets overlooked, though, to your point, most rushing yards of anybody currently in the NFL.
Amazing.
All right, I'll go strategy pick.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have highlights and analysis of this first half. I'm guessing mostly defensive highlights that we will see.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. No touchdown scored yet so far.
Yeah, none whatsoever. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, he got the DB on his horse on that play. He certainly sold like it was going to be a deep route before breaking it back on the comeback towards the sideline.
To throw is Lott. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about
All right,
a
let's
yard.
keep going. Let's get him.
Play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here.
Dumb. Why'd you fall down? You could have caught the interception.
First down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Moncrief. And he will have the
Serious.
first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Come on.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense.
Sacked him! Von Miller with the sack!
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
They're going to keep an eye on Von Miller.
3rd and goal. And he's got his target. It's caught.
Darn it.
Colts touchdown. Brian Hartline, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Dang it.
That'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go with some passes now.
Gets ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll come out in the pistol. Simeon, he's going to try and go deep again. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On the carry, it's Booker. And he's going to be taken. And another timeout taken by the Colts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Riley Dixon now. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts. And they're going to fake make it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense.
It didn't work this time. It usually works.
Set to take the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive.
He had all day to throw. He could have thrown it.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10. Luck again. Surveying the field. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Here's Luck. Drops it underneath to Gore. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. And they line up now for
all right, there's only 5 seconds left in this quarter, so I might as well try something.
2 to the right. They'll throw now on the final play. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Go. That was a heck of a return. Holy crap.
Make it the 40-yard line.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. They don't want to change anything. They've got 0 points against them here, so I would imagine the halftime speech was do more of the same, right?
I think you're right, and it's where defensive coordinators have to walk that line.
Okay, I think I know what to do here.
For the adjustments you expect to come, but not taking away the aggressiveness you've already shown. And they've played so well.
Let's do this.
I think that's the speech. You nailed it. Just go out and do what you've been doing, and we'll adjust if we see anything different later.
To this point, they've been spectacular. Left side here to Sanders.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Yeah.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards.
Let's try something different.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced him.
Oh, Sanders, come on, man.
Set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incomplete. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Simeon, and that's it.
Are you serious? I can never get a pass off because they're always blitzing.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll look to throw here. Going up top.
What a catch!
Touchdown. Denver. Demaryius Thomas, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down.
All right, I'm back in this.
Back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the pace. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Now it's Gore. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
That was a fail.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 on the gain there, and that'll be good for an Indianapolis first.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now. Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Allen's got it over the middle. And he's brought down.
Are you fucking serious?
Yards, gives him a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And he fends him off.
Yeah! Sacked his butt.
Back at about the 37-yard line. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Here's Hartline over the middle with it. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together, but they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. Looking deep for Demarius. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 37 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Another pistol look here. Simeon.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. A 2nd down carry for Booker. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal. So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play. And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. That's caught at the 2. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Big play here. 3rd down and goal from the 2. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
They come out here in the eye. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And I guess that's where you turn on 4th and goal to your muscle back there. Hand him the football, he does the dirty work.
I think you're asking a lot of your defense there, right? Having to make the stand, have to prepare for just about any type of play to be called. And then here comes the power right at you. And that play, the big man got into the end zone.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And I think the Broncos have it. They
Yes! I have a chance! Holy crap.
Onside kick, they got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They'll run with Booker. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
2-minute warning.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D
all right,
can
here
hold
we
them,
go.
that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
Oh, come on. No.
Instead, it's 4th down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And McManus able to put it through. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the
If we go to overtime, that'd be good for me.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
One receiver left is Hilton. Luck now to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he works it to the 30-yard line.
3rd down.
Right at the 30. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. So just 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
False start, offense.
Yes! That gives me even more of an advantage.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
This is my chance.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. So
that'll put him way back, so I'm accepting.
Offense for holding. So that penalty, the offense shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. Now 3rd and 16.
This is going to help my chances a lot.
Now Luck. And he's got
No! Fuck!
And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the
defense
as we
Fuck
begin
me.
that 3rd down.
Come on. I can never get a fucking break.
Right, 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd. They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it. Weren't daunted at all and picked it up.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, time not on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They come up in an offset eye. On first down, it's Gore. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gore. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Man to man. Let's go. Come on. Let's get them.
On the counter, Gore. And that's
No! Fuck!
They've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now.
God damn it.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return comes now from Jordan Norwood. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Okay, we got some time, and we got a timeout.
They're just trying to keep him out of the end zone. Obviously, a field goal does no good in this situation, so what's the appropriate amount of pressure defensively, Charles?
I think he's had a little more pressure than what is normal. If you normally want to send a 3-man rush, maybe you make it 4. If it's 4, maybe you make it 5. Anything to make sure that he can't just sit back there all day and find a target. And then you tell your secondary, play your normal coverage and maybe an extra step or 2 back.
Yeah, be careful that nothing goes over the top. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We're going to have to do it. I have no choice.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game. Well,
My fucking God, this is second loss already.
Score and erase that deficit, but boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out.
That was a disaster.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be a raindrop. Word up, I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my angle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect them. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I can say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate.
Hey boys, coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. That was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Never stop and never slowing.
Here are all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlocked will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to...
Yeah, we're living wide open.
Contracts that are about to expire. Resign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
Okay, your nose keep running and the money keep coming. Hey, I'ma keep ballin'. Hey, rock a pop, ballin'. Hey, carefree, I've been living carefree. So much in the air, we can barely even breathe. Hey, I really worry about things I don't know. You say I'm living wrong, you ain't wrong, money long way. So think about it, it ain't nothing I don't know. All the money that I saw, I don't think I'm ever wrong.
My second body cost a lot. After I bought it, I just wore it home. Reading philosophy and gossip rags. Spending my bottom dollar on my toes. I'm a pacifist who's never not been pacified. I'm a piece of... It's a point of pride. I'm a super rich complaining I want more in life. Cry, baby, cry, oh, cry, baby, cry, oh. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference. I lost the weight and then I start to tumble. My mom betrayed me many years ago. I walk alone to keep from slipping under. Got lost as soon as I stepped out the door.
I'm just getting in the live stream here. I don't care, you know.